Students, welcome to this second session on syllogism. And I hope that you have taken the pre-session test because this session is only about solving the different types of question and that you must have solved in the pre-session test. I also hope that you have practiced syllogism one, the questions on syllogisms after watching the session number one. So let us begin today's session goal to solve variety of questions based on syllogism. But before we do that, just once again, let me revisit the steps to crack syllogism. In the last class, I have discussed this idea. Idea I stands for identify. Go through the premises and identify their type among the four. So if you remember, the four types are all A are B, some A are B, some A are not B, and no A are B. Right? So this is the four common types. So I read the statement, draw the diagram. That is the second step. And think about all the possibilities. Evaluate all possible cases. Particularly think about the extreme cases. Extreme cases, extreme of sum is all. Some A or B, sum means at least one. At least one means from 1% to 100% anything can happen. Some A or B, extreme cases all A or B. That means the 100% things are overlapping. Some not extreme cases, no. Some A are not B means at least one A is not B. The extreme case of that is no A is B. All A or B, the extreme cases, both the circles can overlap. Avoid the common mistakes. The common mistakes is some A or B does not mean that some A are not B. Common mistake number two, all A are B doesn't mean that all B are A. Common mistake number three, and the most important one, when you draw the diagram, please take care while drawing the diagram. If there is no relationship given between the two entities, then do not draw the diagram in a way wherein you unnecessarily create the relationship between them. So that is the thing. Let us look at the question. This was from the AILET 22 exam. Lot of questions on syllogism. Let us see straight away. All whales are mammals. Very simple. Whales lies inside, mammals lies outside. All creatures breathe. So there is no, for the time being, I am drawing it like this. All creatures breathe. So C lies inside and B lies outside. Some whales are creatures. Here I will draw the diagram of some whales are creatures. Now, when I'm drawing the diagram of some whales are creatures, I will make sure that whales, some parts of creatures, some part of creatures overlap whales because that is already given, but some part of creatures also lie outside of mammals. Why so? Because if I draw a diagram in a way wherein creatures lie inside mammals, then I'm creating unnecessary relationship between the two, in which all CRM will become true. So that is not given. All CRM is not given. So why to draw a diagram like this? Remember, session number one on syllogism, my illustration question was like this. So this is the diagram. Now Mickey Mouse is a whale, so Mickey Mouse will lie inside whale. So this is Mickey Mouse is inside whale. There is one diagram which I have left. The second one, all creatures breathe. So all creatures breathe means breathe will lie outside creatures, something like this. Now here you automatically see that when I have drawn the diagram of breathe, it there is no other way to draw a diagram. It has to intersect M at some point. So this is what we mean by the mistake number three that I was talking about. So let us look at the question. Mickey Mouse breathes. Now as per this diagram, Mickey Mouse is outside the breathe. Of course, had you drawn a diagram where circle of breathe is big, then M would have lied inside it. But that is not the conclusion. Remember, conclusion means it should be true always. A is not true. Mickey Mouse does not breathe. Now, from this diagram, it looks that Mickey Mouse does not breathe is true. But remember, there could be other way of drawing the diagram where you have drawn the circle of breathe in such a way that it overlaps M, or it is above M. So even this cannot be concluded. Mickey Mouse is a creature for the similar reason. Even 3 cannot be concluded. 4 cannot be concluded. Mickey Mouse is a mammal. Definitely it is true. All the times it is true. Because Mickey Mouse lies inside whale and whale lies inside mammal. So that means Mickey Mouse lies inside mammal. So 5 is definitely true. Answer is this. Only B follows. I hope you have understood this thing, that why 1 or 3 is not the answer, why anything out of 1, 2, 3, 4 is not the answer, because there can be multiple cases wherein I cannot be sure about it, whether Mickey Mouse breathes or Mickey Mouse does not breathe. So as per my given diagram, in this particular diagram, once again, I'm repeating this so that you are absolutely clear with this. I'm repeating only for statement 1 and 2 because 3 and 4 are very similar to that. Now, look at the statement number 1. Now, as per this particular diagram that I have drawn, Mickey Mouse and breathe circle does not intersect. So, 1 does not hold good. Mickey Mouse does not breathe. I could have drawn a circle in this way also. Suppose this is Mickey Mouse, this is whale, and I could have drawn it like this. Even now, everything holds good, whatever given things are there. Don't focus on mammals and creatures right now, because I'm only looking at the relationship between Mickey Mouse, mammals, and breed. So I could have drawn it like this also. In this particular case, I would have got the answer that Mickey Mouse breathes. So there are multiple cases possible. I cannot conclude 1 and 2 both, because in some cases I'm getting 1 as the answer, in some cases I'm getting 2 as the answer. The answer cannot change as per my drawing. It has to be 100% sure, and only option number 5, statement number 5 is 100% sure. Next, same question. All whales are mammals. This was given in AILET. The same question, only the last part changes. Let us see. All whales are mammals. All creatures breathe. Some whales are creatures. So this is some whales are creatures. Eiffel Tower is mammal. So I will draw Eiffel Tower in a way that it does not intersect anything. All creature breathe. So all creature breathe. Breathe will be something like this. Once again, remember, I have drawn diagram of a breathe in a way that it does not touch E, because it is possible to do that. However, when I draw the diagram of breathe, it will touch whale. It is not possible to draw diagram without touching whale, because some part of C is intersecting whale, right? So it wasn't possible. But in case of mixing it with Eiffel Tower, it is possible to draw the two separate diagrams. So I've done that. Now examine the statement. Eiffel Tower breathes, cannot say. Eiffel Tower does not breathe, cannot say. Both the scenarios cannot be said, because as I explained in my last question, there can be ways in which here I have drawn breathe and Eiffel Tower away. But it is also possible that somebody draws it in a way where Eiffel Tower is inside the breathe circle. So not the answer. So for the similar reason, 3 and 4 is not the answer. For the similar reason, even 5 and 6 is not the answer. So here the answer is none of the above, because for each Eiffel Tower, each relationship of Eiffel Tower, we can have two cases wherein once it intersects with B and one it cannot intersect with B. I cannot get two separate answers. There are two separate diagrams which are possible. Not the right answer, and both the diagrams give me different result. It's not the problem with the separate diagrams or different diagrams. I will mark the conclusion only if all the diagrams give me the same conclusion. Here my conclusion changes. That is why none of the above is the right answer here. Let us look at the next question. Capitalism is a philosophy. So when all or something is not given in simple, capitalism is philosophy is given, what I usually do is I will draw it like this, that capitalism lies inside philosophy. All ideas are fictional objects. So let me draw it here. All ideas are fictional objects. Only fictional objects are philosophy. What do we mean by only fictional objects are philosophy? Only fictional objects are philosophy means the circle of fictional objects and philosophy overlap. So P is equals to O. The circle overlap. Only that is the possibility, and when I can say only fictional objects are philosophy, because nothing which is not fictional is philosophy, right? So this is the diagram, and once again, the another thing which was given was Let me draw fictional object. Only P is equals to FO. Only fictional objects are philosophy means P is equals to FO. The other thing is idea lies inside fictional object. Now, it's possible for me to draw idea in a way that it doesn't intersect C, although it will be inside P and FO. So that because that is already given, right? So let us see. Capitalism is an idea. Not true. Capitalism is a fictional object. Capitalism is a fictional object is true because both P and FO circle overlap. If P and FO circle overlap and C lies inside P, that means C also lies inside fictional object. So second is true. Capitalism is not an idea. Even this is not true. Why? Because as per this diagram, you may say that third one is true. But let me give you another instance where this is the case. P is equals to FO. This is given. But I draw idea like this. It satisfies all the given statement. But here my answer will change and here I will say that capitalism is an idea. So how can I get two different answer from the same set of a statement? If I'm getting two separate answer from the same set of a statement, then that is not a valid conclusion. So only valid conclusion here is option number is only two follows and that is option C. Next question. Some apples are fruits. Apples, fruits. All fruits are ducks. Ducks. Some ducks are books. Remember once again, if you look at it, when I draw second diagram of all fruits are ducks, it was impossible for me to draw the diagram without D touching A. It is impossible. So that's why D is touching A. However, when I'm drawing the diagram from some ducks are books, I can do it without B touching F or B touching A because then I will be creating unnecessary relationship. So what I have done is I have kept it away. Which of the following statement necessary follows? Some books are apples. Doesn't follow. At least some books are ducks. Yeah, that is true. This part will always be there. So this is true. Because it anyways was given some ducks are blue. So this is automatic conclusion. That's why answer is B. Next, most person are individual. Some companies are state. Most state are individual. For me, most and some are both one and same thing. Most can be anything. Some is also anything. It is greater than one. Most persons are individual. I will draw the diagram same as some. Some companies are state. Most state are individuals. Okay. Most persons are individual. That's the first. Some companies are state. Most state are individual. So this is the diagram of state and individual. Once again, I will not unnecessarily intersect S and P here. That is state and person. I have left this diagram. Let me now complete it. Some companies are state. I will draw it like this. Why will I intersect it with? Why will I intersect companies with with individuals or person? I have drawn the diagram. Let us see. Some persons are state. Does not follow from my diagram. Some state are companies. This follows from my diagram. Some companies are person. Does not follow from my diagram. Answer is only two. Answer option number C. Next. In the next two questions, each question contains six statements followed by four set of combination of three. Choose the set in which the statements are logically related. So here six statements are given and you have to tell that out of A, B, C, D, which option tells me relationship wherein after reading one and two, three can be automatically concluded, right? So in such type of questions, do not start drawing the diagram of all the given six statements. So please do not do like this that all mangoes are fruits and all mangoes are greens. Do not draw the diagram. It is unnecessary wastage of time. What you do is simply pick up the option and start from there. Right. So what we will do is we will draw diagram for option number A and we will draw diagram wherein for statement number 1 and 2. So after drawing the diagram for statement number 1 and 2, if 3 can automatically be concluded, if 3 can automatically be concluded, then that is the right answer. So let us see. Option number 1. Option number A. Statement number 1. I am drawing all mangoes are fruits. So all mangoes are fruits. Statement number 2. All mangoes are green. Now there are two cases possible. One case is this that all mangoes are green, wherein green lies outside M and F. And the other case will be like this wherein green lies between F and M. What is statement number 3 saying? All mangoes are oval shaped. I shouldn't have drawn it at all. What is oval shaped? It's new entity. Cannot be the answer. Let us look at option number B. All mangoes are fruits. Mangoes, fruits. Statement number 4. All fruits are sweet. Statement number 5, all mangoes are sweet. Now, is by this diagram, all mangoes are sweet can definitely be concluded, and hence answer is option number B. So please remember, rather than drawing the diagram of all the 6 statements, draw the diagrams of the options. That will help you. That is much easier thing to do. Now just look at, for example, this question. Once again, don't start drawing the diagram, because some buildings are not skyscrapers. Difficult to draw the diagram of not. You can, but it's very difficult to think. Right? So what we will do is we will simply start off with the options. Let us start with option number A. Some building are not skyscrapers. Now, some building are not skyscrapers. I am taking it like this. For example, 3, no structure is skyscraper. No structure is skyscraper means structure will lie here. Structure can also lie here. That is also a possibility. Yeah? Even that can be done. 5, some skyscrapers are building. Now, if I have drawn this, if I have drawn the diagram like this, then you will say some skyscrapers are building. Is true. No, this is anyways wrong. What was given? Some buildings are not skyscrapers. From this, I cannot conclude some skyscrapers are building. Why? Because we have learned this, right? So no need to draw a diagram in this case. Some A or B does not mean that some A are not B. So this was easy. I shouldn't have drawn the diagram also. Some buildings are not skyscrapers is given. That doesn't mean that some skyscrapers are building. So using 1 and 3, we have to conclude 5. So if 1 says that some buildings are not skyscrapers, 5, which is the conclusion, I can't say that some skyscrapers are building. Simple reason, some ARB does not mean that some B are not it. So let us not mark this as the answer. 2, 4, 6. Let us see. Some skyscrapers are not building. 4. All skyscrapers are structure. Some structures are not building. So here we need to draw the diagram. Let us see. The first diagram is skyscrapers and buildings. I am keeping this as a general diagram. Next is 2, 4. All skyscrapers are structures. All skyscrapers are structures. And 6, some structure are not building. Now, this particular diagram, it looks like some structure are not building. But then there could be other possibility also. I could have drawn the diagram like this. Skyscrapers, building, and a structure covering both the things. Even this is right. The given statement 2 and 4, even this diagram is right. Even this diagram is right. And both the diagrams are giving me different answers. That means this cannot be the answer. Let us look at 6, 4, 1. 6 is some structures are not buildings. Some structures are not buildings. 4, all skyscrapers are structures. All skyscrapers are structures. So skyscrapers will lie inside structure. 1, some buildings are not skyscrapers. I shouldn't have drawn the diagram for this, because 6 says some structures are not buildings. And skyscrapers lie inside a structure. So all those all those skyscrapers, they are not intersecting the building, and so I can say answer is option number C. So that is it for this particular session. Thank you very much.